Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach, and today we're going to talk about muscle strength endurance, and endurance itself. And how we can work all of these things all at the same time and burn quite a bit of energy in the process. So if one of your goals happens to be weight loss, this is one of the ways where you can actually burn quite a bit of energy and get pretty strong and improve your endurance all in one shot, okay? And we kind of do this as what we call a little bit of a circuit, but it doesn't have to be fast. In fact, it's actually better if you don't go fast. You want to go fast enough to where it's challenging, but slow enough to where you don't have to stop. So slow enough to where you can keep your breathing under enough control so that you're not panting. We don't want to be panting, because to actually burn body fat, we need oxygen. So if you're short of breath because you're panting, well, then there's probably not enough oxygen in your body to be burning body fat, and you're burning through sugar instead. So, which is okay to a certain degree, but if our goal is actually like leaning out and trying to burn body fat, we want to make sure that we can actually continue to breathe, all right? So, and cardiovascular activity is about being able to do this for at least 3 minutes, preferably longer. So we're going to combine multiple exercises together and big joint exercises that are going to work all the same thing. So I'm only going to do about 5 repetitions of each, but you want to be doing anywhere between 15 and 25 repetitions of each, and then cycling through as you go along. So here we go. So the first one's going to be a squat and a curl and a press. So I've got my dumbbells in my hands, I got my feet in my good squat position. I'm going to drop down. I like to bring the hands to the inside of the knees as I drop down into my squat. Some people go the outside. Then I come all the way up, and when I'm coming up I curl. When I get to the top, I press up all the way over the head, and then I bring the weights back down, and then I uncurl and I squat all the way back down again. So that it's just squat, curl, press, unpress, uncurl as I'm squatting back down. Just like that. All the way up, all the way down. Smooth and steady, dropping those hips down, bending the knees, going through a nice good full range of motion. Try not to drop your chest at the bottom. It's more about sinking the hips down, okay? So do 15 to 25 of those. Then we're going to go with working the glutes and the hamstrings and the back a little bit more. So nice soft knees. We're going to bend forward, keeping the back flat until you get down to where you feel a little stretch in your hamstrings. Then we're going to do a little dumbbell row. Then we're going to unrow, and then we're going to stand back up straight. So over, sticking that tailbone out, nice flat back. Row, back down, come all the way back up. Bend over, row, back down, stand up tall. Always keeping the knees soft so that you can actually work the glutes. If you keep the legs straight, it's going to work the hamstrings a little bit more, and it's not actually really functionally correct either. So there we go that way. All right, so do 15 to 25 of those, and then the last one is going to be my combination of push-ups with my Turkish get-up. So down in a push-up position, you could go modify it on your knees if you need to as well, whichever way works for you. But I'll do like 3 push-ups, so all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, and then rolling right onto the back. And then we're going to do our Turkish get-up with the right leg bent, the left leg out straight. You can find the whole complete description of the Turkish get-up here on my YouTube channel. The left arm's down to the floor. I'm going to come up to my sitting up position. Going to lift my hips up, bring that leg back, push off the ground, come out of that lunge position all the way up to tall into my Statue of Liberty position. Step back with that left leg, drop that left knee down, come all the way through, lower myself all the way down to the ground. I'm going to switch sides, and then I'm going to do the other side. Boom, boom, stepping back, dropping down, putting the hand down, lower myself all the way to the ground. Boom, flip back over, 3 more push-ups. 1, 2, 3, back onto the back. And then here we go again. Sitting up, lifting up, pulling that leg back, standing all the way up tall, stepping back, reaching down, all the way down, all the way down, switching sides, coming up, lifting up, bringing that foot back, all the way up, stepping back, all the way back down. Boom. So, doing that a good 15, 20, 25 times, back and forth. Those are the 3 that you just run through, one after the other. Now you can do more Turkish get-ups if you want. I tend to find that if I change it up. One time I'll do 3 push-ups to 1 Turkish get-up. Other times I'll do 5 push-ups to like 3 Turkish get-ups. It's just a matter of changing the whole thing. You can hear I'm breathing more because I'm talking at the same time, but I'm not panting and I'm not out of breath, which means I'm burning oxygen, which is our primary source of fuel, which means I'm also burning body fat, okay? So when muscles are burning, we're burning sugar, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's good, especially for us athletes. But if your goal is trying to burn a lot of energy and trying to improve your cardiovascular system and improve your body's ability to use oxygen as fuel, you want to make sure that you're working at a pace where you can continue to actually have a conversation. All right, so those are your 3 exercises. Real quick, squat, curl, press, squatting, curling, pressing, and you see how this time I did it with my hands on the outside, squatting, curling, pressing, and then a Romanian deadlift with a row. So we go Romanian deadlift, bending over, rowing those dumbbells up, lowering them back down, standing back up, bending over, rowing all the way up, back down, standing all the way back up, and then dropping those down in your push-up position and doing your push-ups with your Turkish get-ups. Boom, boom, boom. And you can add weight but in the Turkish get-up, but I would keep it kind of light. So, but this way we work lots of muscles all at the same time, plus our cardiovascular system, so our muscles get endurance strength, which means they can last long periods of time. We're moving through lots of different ranges of motion, so we get lots of blood flow. Keeps you warm in the wintertime. So give it a try. Try them out. Let me know if you make modifications, if you do something that's a little bit different and how you like to do it. Make sure to subscribe, ring the little bell, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a happy and healthy day developing your muscle endurance and strength.